This is Zoe, and welcome back to Absolver. In between the this recording and the last one, I fired up the PS4 to check on the AI of the same boss, Lamrin, and also the enemies in the area. And while those did appear to be slightly dumbed down, I also went and checked on the next marked one, and if my fight with him, with my current PS4 champion character is any indication, he's no dummy. This is still going to be a challenge. In fact, this might be one of the places where I will die a few times before I take him down, because he is a really, really mean boss. Alright, now this place can be a little bit tricky to navigate because it's hard to tell exactly where you're supposed to be going. There's all these buildings over here drawing your eye, and you think you probably should be going over here, but that eventually leads back over to the Tower of Vidal. There are easier ways to get there. All along these little floors and bridges, you're gonna find a crap ton of enemies, and they will love to shove you to your death repeatedly. There's a deep chasm right there, and again, you will die. You will die a lot. You will die in multiple embarrassing ways. The way you really want to go is over here. This guy right here is who you will need to talk to start up your school. Let me go ahead and talk to him now. Okay, to open the school, you need to get to a combat level of 50, and the school will be based around the deck that you build. So, in essence, you are building your own martial arts school. You can use any moves that you want. You don't have to stick with the base schools, but the defense method will be based on whichever the four methods you choose. Let's see. Also, you will determine the prizes that are handed out at the various levels of your school's graduation. I saw a guy on YouTube talk about this, and he said, I'm not starting a school until I've unlocked the golden katana, and made that the final prize of joining my school. That's not too bad an idea. I don't know how long it takes to get a golden katana, but I think that would make a great final prize for unlocking a school. So, this is Roslyn Coliseum, and that right there is where you're going to face Kuretz. But for now, we're going to go face the fifth marked one, Ristael, I believe his name is. And possibly also we're going to get our butt kicked a little bit by this particular character. Because she's got a couple of capoeira type moves that are really devastating if I get caught off guard by them. Yeah. Yeah, she punished me for that one. Okay. Come on. Yeah, okay. Good, 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 good. Even better. Okay, yeah, I'm almost at full health, so... Of course, that may not matter against this next guy, because he has a lot of moves, and even with my my champion character on the PS4, I was struggling to get past his offense. Yeah, Ristael. Ooh, I dodged too soon. That's yeah, one of the things that makes this guy really tricky is he has a lot of sweeping low attacks, and it's hard to do a left or right dodge around those. It's also just as hard to duck under a lot of his attacks because they hit in a sweet spot right in the midsection that you can't jump over that attack, you cannot dodge under it. You're pretty much screwed, is all I'm saying. And I believe I made his complaint a bit already with Angrel and the whole call NPCs can abuse the absorbability and make it almost impossible to do any damage against them. But fortunately, I think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so gravity is a sort of a stun move. When you throw it, the characters will stagger, and then I think they'll be more sluggish for 15 seconds, or is it 20? Well, let's check. Oh, they don't even mention the time on that one. It just says during a short time. The other ones tell you how long it lasts, but that one doesn't. But so yeah. Again, not really going to be using those in any of these NPC fights. And up next is Kuretz. And Kuretz is annoying for his own special reason that you'll see soon enough. Nah, I don't want to take any falling damage because I'm going to need all the health I can manage for Kuretz. And there's another mask. And I'll go ahead and show what the mask looks like. You'll note that it's 3.1 weight, so that's why I'm not using it. I mean, there's lots of masks that I would like to use because they look good. I'm not opposed to them, but they're very heavy, and that will affect my stats somewhat. Can't remember if there's anything else to collect over here right now. Oh well. Let's just check for any enemies looking to ambush me in the middle of the boss fight and get rid of them. I love that sweeping kick. I use that on a couple of my combat decks. I have like multiple characters on the PS4. The reason why I call one my champion is because that's the character that I've got up to the level cap of 60. The rest are all around 20 or 30. I'm just playing around with building the other ones up slowly, the other skulls up slowly. My champion is using stagger style, and it's just a really good character. This is the Lost Prospect mask. I should get it in sunlight before I show that off. This one is a pretty cool mask. I don't know if it suffers from a weight problem or not. Yeah, still suffers from a slight weight problem. But you got to admit, that black mask looks really, really good. There's another one that's vivid red. Also weighs 2.2, I believe, and I like that one a lot. But as I said, I'm going to be going with the Bone Hive mask for my default. It's kind of freaky looking, and it's fairly light, and I like it a lot. Alright, so here we go. Kuretz, there's a cutscene. I'll shut up.
Et parsem natural inter, elem brisant et immen, tan placer quandream.
Okay. And here's where Kuretz gets annoying, because he's got almost unlimited minion spawns. And for a little while, he'll actually hang back and let his minions do the work. After a certain point, he'll step back in. But for right now, you can't really do anything, because he'll just block and block and block and turtle. To make sure that you can't do anything to them. So you have to take on these guys. There is something nice about them. They are very weak fighters, so they will go down very quickly. And you can regenerate health that you might have lost against Kuretz by fighting them. Come on, Kuretz. I guess he's almost ready to try and take me on again. Yep, he is. Alright. After you get him down to a certain amount of health, he will lose the minions and bring it back to being a fair fight, but they do provide a nice advantage in that you will be able to recover any health that you've lost without having to resort on using your regenerative abilities. Yep. And now he's popped his gauntlets. This is the other weapon that you can get in the game, but they don't have any specific combat moves assigned to them. They're just something that adds bonus damage to your attacks. Bonus cut and blunt damage. Yeah, spiked turtle war gloves. And, as you can see, you unlock another level with him at Combat Trials level 10. So, now let me explore for a second, because I believe that there's something else to collect, and there's also an altar over here. Just have to remember where, because this is one of those places that's a little confusing to sort out which way you're going. Okay, yeah, Karn. Terror gloves. Terror gloves aren't bad. Yeah, I'll use those. I like the terror gloves. They're not a matching set, but they have a band of metal on the dominant hand. It looks pretty good, in my opinion, anyway. Okay, yeah, this is the way to go. Whoops. There's the stairs. This whole area is full of people with great moves to farm, but you have to be aware of the fact that they are lots of guard breakers, and so you... Oh, wow. Oh, now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in trouble. That muffling sound you heard on the microphone was my cat attempting to climb up on my shoulders. Okay, yeah, I'm stuck now. Oh boy. Alright, this is a place where I'm going to end up using some of my shockwave abilities. And I may not survive this. Okay, I may after all. Okay, yay. Yeah, not a single one of them dropped anything. But here's the other altar, and this will mark the end of this episode. So as you can see from the map, we've got one last marked one to go, and then we'll be fighting Rizrin. And let's check points. I have 3, so we'll go Dexterity, Vitality, Endurance. Okay. Also, I'll check the combat deck and see if I've got any moves that I want to use for this last slot. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's pretty much it for right now. And the next episode will technically be the last of the single player stuff. Let me just check my level. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of grinding off screen in order to get to level 25. I'm gonna farm some moves, and then after that, I'll record an episode with Jen Meska, and then after that, I can show off the combat trials. But that's it for now. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.